Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be Rogue taking on Venom. So, this continues our alphabetical playthrough, or as close as possible, and this is how things have lined up this time. I went on to the Marvel Champions database, found a relatively recent Rogue deck that looked fun. Interestingly, this one is all neutrals. And the last time I did an all neutral card or all basic card deck was with Gambit. And I guess it's sort of appropriate since Rogue and Gambit are a couple. So she's on the same page as her beloved. Have a look in the description. I will link to the deck and credit the author as usual. Just really, it's a deck of all-star basics, especially those that work with X-Men. I also have all three of the player side schemes that are basics. We have our cost reducers, our resource providers. So X-Jet and X-Gene are an example. Def Focus, of course, because she has so many superpowers. Professor X, never leave home without him. Colossus, good to tank and comes out relatively cheaply. So yeah, Rogue is not one of my favorite heroes because she does seem designed primarily for multiplayer, which is a bit of a bummer. But you know, I think over time, when you've had more cards come out, she's better to handle solo play a little better than she used to. So this is going to go out first week of December. Still no sign at this point at the time of recording of Civil War. Planning on doing an end of the year video and a retrospective of Marvel Champions. How I feel about the game at this point. And that will include some of my primary issues with the game as it stands at the moment. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll be able to film something and get it out by the end of the year. I guess that's about it. So I'll be right back after shuffling up with Rogue taking on Venom. Alright, so our starting six are Bulletproof Bell, Power All of Us, Colossus, Energy Transfer, interesting, X-Jet, and X-Gene. Okay, so X-Gene for sure. Transfer. So our goal here primarily is to get everything off of Tooth and Nail as quickly as possible, which is going to be difficult when we don't really have any cards in hand to make that easy for us to do. I kind of feel I want to be able to leverage getting the X-Jet out very early as well. I think I'm going to dump Colossus and Energy Transfer, keep these four. X-Mansion, Professor X. Okay. Now, Venom does have Steady, so Professor X isn't really going to do anything for us. Yeah, I want to keep Bulletproof Bell so I can just take a hit on his turn. It's too bad I've got all these so quickly. Okay, so X-Mansion, Power and All of Us for X-Jet, which we cannot use yet. Professor X to play X-Gene. We'll flip over. We're going to put touched onto Venom. And we are going to hang on to Bulletproof Bell. And we're going to thwart for 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, yes. Okay. Nick Fury, Gambit, Mutant Education, going rogue. All right. When threat goes on, he's going to attack. He's going to attack for 2. We're just going to take it because we do have Bulletproof Bell. So an attack of 2, 3, 4. Retaliate is going to take his tough off. We take no damage. And we become tough. Okay. 2 encounter cards because of Tooth and Nail. Symbiote. Okay. And Webbed Up. Alright. So when we would attack, discard Webbed Up instead, then you were stunned. Okay. So it's a problem because we want to get rid of the Symbiote. This comes back to us. But we need to get rid of it. So I think, as much as I would like to use Gambit here, I think Nick is the play. I'm going to draw 3. Going rogue, adaptation, powering all of us. Okay, we're going to put touched onto Venom. We'll have Nick take out the symbiote. We will thwart for 2. We'll play Going Rogue to take 3 off. That just leaves 1. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bulletproof Bell, Energy Transfer, Ironheart, Specialized Training, and Southern Cross. Okay. Threat goes on. He's going to attack. We'll have Nick get in the way. Attack of 2, 3. First encounter card, Unstable Sentience. It's going to surge. He gets face down boost card. Great. So still 2 more. Common Criminal, which is also going to surge. So 2 more. Exhaustion, which is going to surge. We exhaust, and still 2 more. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Remove 2 chime counters. We take 1 damage. Well, isn't that miserable? Still another one. Swinging Assault. He's going to attack. Wow. Good thing we have a Bulletproof Bell. Oh, no, we're tough anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Gets an additional boost card. So he is going to attack for a lot, but thank God we're tough. Okay. So, attack of 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 counter or one, yes, one counter and pursued by the past. So that was really disgusting. I will say, not a lot of fun. Okay. What to do here? So this comes back. I need to flip down, but I need to get rid of that. Okay. X-Jet. We're not going to be Southern Crossing. To do Ironheart, draws a card. Southern Cross again. Okay. We'll use... Oh yeah, we're not tough anymore. We'll use Ironheart to get rid of that. Let's energy transfer. So we're going to attach touched to a character other than Rogue and deal 2 damage to that character. Heal 2 from her and ready her. So Ironheart's gone. We stand up again, which is the thing that we needed to do. We're going to thwart. We're going to flip. So, oops, where did I put touched? Touch comes back. We will spend that resource to get rid of Common Criminal. Oh, when he attacked, he would have taken 1 damage. We're going to get rid of the Common Criminal, and we're going to draw a card. Oh, now I know what that is. We're going to draw Rogue's Jacket. Okay, that's fine. We will be able to play at Rogue's Jacket. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Getting our engine going. Downtime, energy, def focus, superpower training, superpower adaptation, and Hope Summers. Interesting. Okay. 1 threat goes on. He's going to scheme for 2. For 3. Counter card. It's another symbiote. What a pain. I mean, yeah, pain, but not, dreadful or anything. Okay. So, what to do here? There's no reason to stay in that. I need to do thwarting, but I need to get rid of the symbiote. And if I attack, webbed up goes off and that screws me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 for hope. We look for a superpower. Going rogue would be pretty good. Yeah, so we're going to grab okay. Hope's going to kill the symbiote. We're going to put touched on hope. We don't have Ariel, unfortunately. Oh, wait, no. Ally. We have Ariel. Yeah. So, downtime to bring out Def Focus, and X Gene. To pay for going rogue, which is going to get 5 off of here, which is really good. I think I'm just going to leave the 1 on there, and I'm going to do an attack so that I can get rid of Webbed Up. I'm not going to keep Superpower. Do I keep it? No, I don't. It's useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build support, endurance, mutant education, weapon X, and genius. Not great. So, oh yeah, no, it's on hope. 1 threat goes on. He's going to attack. I wonder if I just take it because I feel I have to flip down. He's got no damage on him, so he's got no extras. So 2, 3, 4. So we'll take 4. Down to 7. Okay. He takes 1 from Retaliate. No, we don't have Retaliate, so it doesn't work. Encounter card. Firm Bell Tolls. Remove 2 chime counters. There aren't any. We take a damage. Okay. So this turn, I'm going to have to flip down because I just don't really have anything worth doing. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff I can play out, but... So we're going to have Hope do a thwart. Oh yeah, this comes back to us. We'll use this now to put out build support. We're going to get the stun off. What do we want to do? Endurance is great. I don't really like Weapon X. But, I mean, at least it's another... Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe it is worthwhile. Okay, so we're going to overspend... Oh no, we have to get it into our hand. And I want to use Mutant Education to get Going Rogue back. So I think we're just going to Endurance. So we gain 3 hit points. We go to 9. We go to Alter Ego. We play Mutant Education. Going Rogue. Going Rogue. Go back into our deck. Oops. That looks like all we can do. I'm going to hang on to the Genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going Rogue, Mutant Education, Helicarrier, Southern Cross, Genius. Okay, that's good because we have the Helicarrier. Excellent. Okay. Throw goes on. He's going to scheme. Schemes for 2. So goes back up to 5 again. But with Going Rogue, that's not really a big problem for us. Encounter card. Biting Retort. He activates. For each boost card turn face up. Oh no. We could just lose. Okay. 2. Nothing. Wow. For each 3. Woo! That was super close. I don't like that. Alright. Well, the good thing is that we're going to be able to clear it. And build support, which is excellent for us. Okay. I was going to heal, but I don't think... Alright, what do we have? So if I attach that to Hope, we can get 5 off of Leave Us Alone. That gives me another thwart to get rid of build support. Okay. Yeah, yet again, we're not hitting. Do I care about Mutant Education this time? No. Okay. Oh, hold on. Build support. I can get the Helicarrier for free. If I spend the Helicarrier. Okay. We gotta look at what other supports we have. Because if there are no others, I might as well... the X Mansion, okay, yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to flip over. We're going to put Touched on Hope. we will spend... oh, I don't have to do it all. I can do this for going rogue. Get 5 off of here. Oh, but I wanted to spend... Oh, no. I'm not going to use the X gene. I'm going to use, and I'm going to, instead of spending the, no, I'm going to have to spend something, sorry. So I'm going to spend the helicarrier to do that. Okay. Good. So now we thwart build support. We can get the helicarrier in. Now everything's cheaper. So here's the question. Do I keep Hope around again? Or do I... I can put 8 damage onto the bell tower this turn. Okay, so 1, 2 for another going rogue. Get everything off of here. Then spend the last of it. I am going to keep Hope up for now. For a Southern Cross, we have Aerials is going to do 8 damage in total. I'm going to put all of it onto the bell tower. Or do I? No, you know what? I do. That is a lot to put on there, which means if there are 3, then it flips. Okay. Deal image to an identity. Okay, so that's good. I want to keep those on there because I think I'm just going to throw Hope under the bus. Okay. Kind of a pivotal turn because he is going to get extra to work with here. I don't know. I might just... let him hit me. Because as long as he has 1 on there, I'm hitting him harder. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to let him hit me, and then he'll take 1 back. No, he doesn't. I don't have retaliate, so that doesn't matter. One, 2, 3. Interesting. Okay. Strength, Adaptation, Mutant Education, Professor X, and Colossus. Okay. Alrighty. One goes on. Venom is going to attack. We're just going to take it. So it's attack of 2, 3. So 3 come off of here. Because he's effectively been neutered. He takes 1 in return. First encounter card. Improvised weapons. Okay. So it gets a boost to everything, which is not great. And now we're angry, which is even worse. Okay. It's a lot of resources to get rid of improvised weapons. Okay. That comes back to us. Super adaptation and mutant education doesn't do anything for us. Professor X is not a great play here because we don't have to worry about thwarting. So we're going to put touched on Venom. I think I accidentally had him take damage. Yeah, I don't think he's only ever taken one, to be honest. Okay. So we need to get rid of now we're angry. So I think the best way to do that is to play out Cyclops. Yeah, okay, this is what we're going to do. We will, as our action, use the X-Jet and these other resources to get rid of improvised weapons. I'm going to keep Professor X. I'm going to hit him for 2, hit him for 3. So he's going to take the damage. We have beaten him so he's not angry anymore. And he gets 2 boost cards, which is what we will use. Colossus to tank. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Energy, adaptation, downtime, Southern Cross. Okay. That'll be interesting. Well, he's going to do a lot, so. Is this may or have to? I think it's have to, right? Would deal any amount of damage to an identity. That's the difference. Very cool. Okay. So, threat goes on. He is going to attack. He's attacking for 2, 5, 6, 2 indirect, 7, 8, 9. And Colossus tanked it all. Beautiful. Encounter card. Master Plan. Now I have to go look for a side scheme. That's not great because... Oh, there's one. Guard the bell tower. Remove all the chime counters. Ugh. That sucks. We did so much work. And then that happens. It's an outrage. Okay. Well, I mean, it's easy enough to solve. All right, this comes back. One, two, three. Professor X. We'll put Confuse on Venom. We will thwart, guard the bell tower. We will put Touch on Venom. We will thwart for 2. I want downtime, because I do need to heal. I think I'm going to... Okay, I'll use this energy to Southern Cross. So we do 6. I'm going to put all 6 on the bell tower. So it flips over again. I'm going to hang on to this for next turn. That will put a stun on Venom, even though, of course, you cannot be stunned yet. I'm going to flip down and hang on to downtime. Okay. One, two, three, four, 5. Genius. Another Southern Cross. That's excellent. Bulletproof Bell, Mutant Education, Southern Cross. Wow. Okay. That can potentially be... Oh, this comes off. A lot of damage. Okay. So I have to put Aerial. Okay. One goes on, using a scheme, schemes for 2. Okay. Counter card. He's angry again. Which, you know, is kind of okay. All right. Professor X leaves the battlefield. Okay, so think we can get a lot done this turn. Don't have the X-Mansion. Do I have... I've only got one card that matters. To do Mutant Education. So I think Mutant Education doesn't matter. So we're going to use Mutant Education to play out downtime. Now I have a bulletproof bell, so I don't think I necessarily need to heal this turn. Okay. Touched onto Colossus. Thwart for 3. Can we get both of these this turn? 1, 2, 3. For the first Southern Cross. We're going to do 8 damage. So he's down to 4. Okay, I don't want to flip him yet. But he is stunned. So now he is stunned. Takes 1 off of here. This goes here. Excuse me, cat. Thank you. Okay. I wonder if I want to save the cross. Because I can flip him on future turns. So I think we're going to have Colossus hit for 3 to bring him down to 1. I think that is a good deal. Which knocks that off, which gets rid of that. Okay. Which makes this happen. He is stunned. I have Colossus. But I think it's really important to keep this. It's a bit of a slow roll. But if I can get turns where I can do a significant amount of damage all at once, then I'm happy with that. Okay. 1, 2. Genius Bulletproof Bell, Southern Cross, Specialized Training, and Gambit. Huh, okay. So, I think this might be the turn that we can flip him for sure. Okay. He would attack, but he can't because he's stunned. Encounter card. He's almost about to accelerate. Nowhere is safe. Put 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. Yep. And we have to discard a support or upgrade. What's not doing anything for us? Right now? Downtime. Okay. This comes back. Alright, so Gambit here is a terrific play. Specialized Training is a great play. Gambit. We can load him up. With so much. Okay. So our first step here, I don't think I'm Specialized Training in this scenario. 1, 2, Specialized Training for Gambit. Putting touched on Gambit. We will attack with Gambit. So interrupt means 1 damage goes to him first, which is going to cause him to flip. Retaliate 1, steady toughness. So here's his tough. When revealed, put 2 face down. There's 1. He's about to accelerate. Here's the next one. He goes up to 20. To finish Gambit's attack, it's going to take the tough off, but Gambit is going to take a hit in return from the retaliate. Okay. Retaliate is a bit of a pain, but I think we're okay. That means we can use, so that didn't cause any damage to us. No other card. We're going to have, oh, I keep forgetting. I think I've shorted myself some damage before because all damage increase, oh boy. What a pain. Okay. Forgot about that part. So he probably would have flipped earlier off of that Colossus attack. I think it really hasn't hurt me any other than I'm a little behind. Yeah, the Colossus attack actually would have taken him down, and I forgot that. Okay, well, anyway, it is what it is. I think it's hurt me ultimately more than it's hurt him. Okay, so Colossus is gone. That's going to give him another card. It's not the first attack of the turn. Oh, technically, because Gambit was the first attack, he didn't take damage, though, because, yes, okay. Yeah. All right. Everything's sorted. We're just going to go ahead and hit him again for 2. 3. And we'll take 1. Then Southern Cross. We're going to do 9. So he's down to 4. Yeah, and then we have Bulletproof Bell to work with. And he gets another one. Kind of ridiculous. Now, it always depends on what he pulls from here, but Bulletproof Bell is pretty potent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. Okay, let's see what he can do, because this is the last possible turn. So, Bulletproof Bell, going rogue, meaning education power and all this power and all this. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Alright, so 2 threat go on. And this ridiculous amount of stuff is about to happen. I will not defend, because I am going to be able to play... we'll do X-Gene for Bulletproof Bell. So no matter what happens here. Okay. And then we have to, of course, subtract everything off of that. Alright, here we go. So, 3, 5. That's a problem. 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. So we are bulletproof belling. When enemy attacks prevent all damage from that attack and gain a tough status card. Okay. So here's the problem with the whole wood and take. So I think out of some necessity here, I will need to look it up. Alright, took some doing, I think I've finally figured it out. So, what happens is, first this has to come off, no matter what I do. Okay? So, the damage he does is down to 6, which then goes to nothing, and I get tough. Which means, because this flipped back to the regular bell tower, he takes 1 from retaliate. Okay. So, next up, the Enraged Symbiote came out. He's going to attack. We'll let him hit us because we're tough. So it blows the tough off. We have retaliate. No, we don't have retaliate. Why do I think I do? Okay, so no retaliate. Enraged Symbiote just knocks the tough off. Okay, done. Next encounter card. Another Enraged Symbiote. Okay, so this is, it's really slowed us down for a turn. So that falls off. So we're not going to be able to finish him off this turn. So I have to kill these 2 symbiotes, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, oh, they have patrol though, so I can't go in rogue. So I can go rogue to do what I need to do, to go looking for using mutant education to get what we need to finish him off, which is going to be Southern Crosses. Okay. What a pain. Okay. This goes on to Gambit then. Oh, you know what? It actually doesn't really matter if it goes on to Gambit at this point because I'm only going to be getting 3 off of that. Okay, and we're not hitting him this turn. So Gambit has to hit a symbiote, so he's gone. I unfortunately have to hit a symbiote, so they're gone. Then I can go in Rogue to get 3 off of there. And I need to really hope that he doesn't scheme out. Chances are he won't, but we need to be able to be in a position on the following turn to be able to finish him off. And I need to be able to flip down to do that. So that comes off. We will mutant education to go and get our Southern Crosses, shuffle them back in, and hope against hope that we get the right combinations of cards to finish him off. This is a tough one. He really threw everything he had at us in that last turn. Okay, we're going to keep... Do I need both? I'll keep them in case. So what allies don't we have in here yet? So we've had Colossus, Professor X, Hope. Okay, we've got others. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So going Rogue, training, Weapon X going Rogue. Okay, well that doesn't really do much for us because okay. Swear to God, this game sometimes. Okay. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. Encounter card. Common Criminal. Okay. Heh. Funny. So I need... Okay, so I have to get rid of him. For sure. This is a tough turn. Well, okay. Well, thankfully we kept both of these since we don't have... We're not currently an X-Man. Powering all of us to pay for a Common Criminal to get rid of him to be able to draw a card into another... Oh no, what am I doing? I don't need that. It's all mine. Ironheart. Yay. Ironheart. Fantastic. So I think now we finish it by drawing her. For sure. Okay. Woof. So we're going to flip over. We're going to play out Ironheart. She's going to get us a card. Superpower Adaptation. Which is kind of crap for us, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to put Touch on Venom. We're going to hit Venom for 1. And because he is the touched target, we have an attack of 3, and that will finish him off. Wow. Wow. That was lucky. I mean, the other way I could have done it, superpower training, going rogue, get +1 on the attack, and go to 4. So, yeah, wow. He really brought out all the stops there at the end to deal with this. Now, here's the thing, too. If he had turned around... Oh, yeah, so that was 2 attacks, 2 more cards. So if I hadn't been able to finish him off that turn, I think I probably would have lost. So, you know what? I can't really argue with a nice, close game. And, man, figuring out the interaction between Bell Tower and... I thought I had it in the bag before, but figuring that out, the Bell Tower interaction with the Force Interrupt, was really important. Okay, cool. Well, that was a real slobber knocker. Great deck. Again, thanks to the author. Go check it out in the description. Check out the link. It is pretty fun. And yeah, until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.